Spacey Sims, and we are back with more Color X Malice. And in the last part, we were visiting Sasazuka, and we were just about to leave, and then, ha ha ha, and I cockblocked you, so now we get to see what the then is. Anyway, I put on my boots and opened the door. Then, just to be certain, I checked to make sure the door was shut, but it opened. The doors don't auto-lock at this place? I couldn't just leave with his door unlocked. I needed to get him to lock his door. It was inconceivable for me as a guest to just leave the front door unlocked, considering the current state of Shinjuku. Are there houses in Japan that your doors auto-lock? Because, like, what if you walked out and didn't take your key? Holy shit, you'd be locked out of your house. I thought, and then, like, what is he gonna do? He's gonna, like, oh god, wait, are we gonna go try to wake him up and then he's gonna snuggle with us and use us as a body pillow? Please, God, I need that in every route. Enomoto set the precedent. I need it for everybody. Anyway, I entered his apartment again and excused myself and called out to Sasazuka. Sasazuka, excuse me, Sasazuka, I'm leaving, but you need to lock the door. Huh? Wait, is he actually asleep? I stretched out my hand in order to jostle Sasazuka awake, prepared for him to be upset at me. But instead... Yes, he does. I love it! I love it! I love it. I hope this is like a setup in every single path because I love it. We're like, hey, I'm just... oh my god, now I'm your body pillow. What the fuck just happened? Yay! Dreams do come true. I loved it in Enomoto's round. I was like, please God, especially when he was drinking when we were out with him. I was like, oh, is he going to get drunk and do the same thing? No, he was just asleep and they grabbed, but that's still adorable and I love it. I'm all squishy on the inside. My heart is melting. I can't handle it. Anyway, I was face to face with the sleeping Sasazuka. Perhaps he's half asleep, but he's got me locked in his arms like a body pillow. Hey, Sasazuka, I'm not okay with this. Yes, you are. Shut up. Look, you may not, but the rest of us are. There's more. It's a bunch of us against you. We're okay with it. You shut up. His grip on me didn't loosen up. That's just a terrible precedent to take, but I could probably have forced my way out of this. But for some reason, I couldn't bear to do that because you like it. You know it. Why didn't I notice this? As I got a good close look at Sasazuka's face, I noticed the dark circles under his eyes. I assumed that he'd probably been up all night hacking. He must be exhausted. Look, he's hugging you. It's so cute. Does he sleep with a tablet in his bed? What happens when you roll over on that shit? This was beyond troublesome, but I also couldn't say that I hated it. As I tried to figure out how to feel about my predicament, I looked at his face. He looks so innocent while he's sleeping. I love it. If I was helping him rest like this, I figured I could endure this for a little while longer. As I was thinking that, I felt the constant warmth from his arms. I love it. No, don't leave us! We just, what, we get like 2 seconds of it and then that's it? We had like an hour of it in Enomoto's route. What the fuck? Rock-a-bye baby on the treetop. Like creepy. In the darkness, I heard a nostalgic song. I'm not singing it. When the wind blows, the cradle will rock. I'm not singing. I can't sing. Almost whispered as if to soothe me. It was a song that my mother sang over and over when she'd started babysitting to fill time when father wasn't around. Oh, was that in Sasazuka's mind? Was I supposed to be reading it like him? I wasn't sure. And she is not, we are not fucking singing that lullaby to him. Oh my god, like a crazy person. Oh, dear God, no. Why am I hearing this now? This song isn't for me. Why? That song again. I was starting to get sick of it. Is he dreaming? Don't say such a thing. When you were a baby, I used to sing this song to you all the time. It's not like I remember it. True, but it brings me back. Is he asleep already? He's supposed to be a kid. Takeru child, but... Yes, look, he's sound asleep. Babies were always just sleeping. It's almost like sleeping is his job. Takeru, you also slept a lot as a baby. I told you I don't remember that. I know you don't, but it's a happy memory for me until you grew up to be a child and became an utter dickbag. Yeah. You're my only son, Takeru. I bolted awake with a chill up my spine. My heart was racing and I was in a cold sweat. Although there was also an odd warmth. What the heck? Look at him, he's like, why am I holding on to her? Noticing the figure sleeping soundly in my arms, I began to feel flustered. Wait, no way. This is impossible. My clothes are on, so that's a good sign. Hey, that's a role reversal right there. Oh god, I'm dressed. Okay. I mean, what did you honestly think? He's like, did I literally lose my mind and sleep with this woman? Like, what the fuck happened? Like, after establishing that, I put two and two together and felt embarrassed. Sheesh, you dumb cat. Don't make me panic like that. Because you thought that I took advantage of you, or we allowed you to take advantage of us? Like, dude, we would have fought back. I mean, I would, but I mean, if he wasn't going to remember it, Jesus, yeah. After heaving a sigh of relief, I stared at the face of the girl sleeping next to me. A ridiculously peaceful, stirred up an intense hatred. Intense hatred? Oh, the ridiculously peaceful face, I'm assuming. Okay. Why do you have such a carefree look? Doesn't fit your situation at all. Because we're in your arms and we love you. Look, and now he's like, looking at us like, I gotta love you. This girl's life was in jeopardy right now. The collar she was wearing could inject poison in her neck at any moment. I wondered how it felt living her whole life while it was in someone else's grasp. I wonder if she's more terrified than she shows. Whatever. I'm not gonna show her any pity. She's just a pawn that I can play. But then, why did I let myself get so close? In a sense, she could be considered a victim, but I definitely haven't treated her like one. I was aware of that. Even still, I couldn't leave her alone. I was definitely not myself around her. Oh, we're breaking out his barriers. It's so cute! There's nothing I can do but help as well. So hurry up and get your mind right. Okay, if you don't mind, I'll just stay like this for a little bit longer. Yeah, no, okay, so it was him. I'll just stay like this and hold you because I love it. Are crying brats and girls my weakness? How pathetic. It's okay for a girl to be your weakness, sweetie. Jesus, you could be worse. I didn't think I was stupid enough to be moved so much in such a short period of time. That's why this is all your own fault, Poochie. First she was a collared cat. Then she became a puppy, happy to be praised. It seems that this girl is very pet-like. That's why I was acting like this. That's all it is. You're just a pet idiot. This was beyond troublesome. I love that he's having this argument. He's like, this is troubling. She's just a pet. This is really troubling. No, I'm really in trouble here. Like, he just keeps repeating the same thing. But I also couldn't say that I hated it. Well, I can't say that she isn't cute. Honestly, I can't really say that she's not my type to some extent either. The cheerful sleeping face still kind of rankled me. And therefore, this was all her fault for sleeping inside my arms without permission. Yeah, okay. You just justify that, buddy. Oh. For now, I'll just take the set meal. That's all. Does it look like he's giving her a kiss on the forehead? That's fucking adorable. He like wakes up and he's like, what the fuck? You know what, I'm just gonna, you know what, we'll just deal with it. That's so fucking cute, though. He's having this argument. He's like, psh, whatever, you suck. But it's troubling. Why don't you suck? She's just a dumb cat. But, oh, no, she's just like a pet. That's it. But I'm like, what? But I mean, like, she's cute and all. And like, she's not like a terrible person. It's not like I hate her, but like, damn it! I love it. I love the inner turmoil so much. Anyway, I got tired of thinking, so I closed my eyes. I felt the warmth from holding her close. It wasn't so bad. I soon fell asleep. It was after that dream. If I was to head down the rabbit hole, it would definitely be inconvenient for me. That's why I let myself descend into sleep. Hmm. X-Day incident report for June. Tick, 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 tick. Oh, am I supposed to? Okay, I was like, am I supposed to click? I don't know. X-Day incident report. Report of the X-Day incidents. June 1st, an explosion struck at a Shinjuku middle school, killing an entire class. They were doing a science experiment at the time, so it was initially ruled an accident. However, the damage caused changed the ruling. The Roman numeral 7 was drawn on the roof of the building, and a coin was found at the site, identical to the one in the May crime. It's likely linked to April and May's cases. No fingerprints were found at the scene, and all people present perished. So much is still unknown about this case. Explosive residues were found, but they were from easily obtainable components. The school festival had been held recently, so determining suspects had been difficult. Afterwards, the group, calling itself Adonis, uploaded a video in the mid-June. A heartbreaking event has occurred. However, this was not indiscriminate murder. All of the deceased were, in fact, sinners. If you knew the extent of their crimes, you would accept their deaths as just. To save all people from sadness, we of Adonis will continue to judge the wicked. Countdown to X-Day 7. A dedicated investigations office in Shinjuku Station was set up to handle X-Day cases. I know I didn't read that in tour guide Spacey voice, but where it was like partway through the first page, I was like, oh well, we're gonna just go with it. So I heard countless dissenting opinions. Was it necessary to judge so many at once? I asked the question many times myself. It was absolutely necessary. There wasn't any point in merely sacrificing one or two of the transgressors. There are not minor sins and major ones. All sinners must get the same punishment, so I'm assuming this is Adonis, but... Furthermore, in order to create the ideal world, a lot more sorrow will be required. We must rid ourselves of this ambivalence. I wasn't reading that in any particular voice, but... Oh, Takeda. Fucking love him. He's our marshmallow. We're starting to see his squishy insides. He's really trying to hold him in that, like, crispy outer flesh, but it was cold. But it was also warm for some reason. I felt strange, as if half of me was wrapped in a blanket. What's this? I felt something bony at the back of my neck, and I was about to roll over. Just wake up already, dumb cat. Huh? My shoulders shook, startled by hearing that voice at such a close range. I nervously opened my eyes and... Oh! But look, he's actually looking at her like, kind of grinning. I like that. Just wake up, dumb cat. Like, what? Why are you still holding me? Because you would expect that if he is like, he woke up. All right, I'll deal with it. But then if he was awake and was like, well, shit, now I'm awake, and then she's going to wake up and be like, what the fuck are you doing? And like wake her up rudely instead of just holding her still and be like, just wake up already, stupid cat. She's like, what? Why are you still holding me? I don't know. I love it. Like, he fucking loves it. It's great. I love it too. You slept pretty well, didn't you? Suzuka? Obviously. Who else looks like this, idiot? Huh? How? Why? That's my line. Well, I kind of piece things together. My memories from last night came into focus. That's right, I just fell asleep. Sorry, I was in the lock, and suddenly... Just hurry and get up. Yes! I jumped up as if I was launched. Ugh, can't feel anything in my arm. People's heads are heavy even if they're empty. I'm really sorry. Wait, how long have you been awake, by the way? A bit before you got up, and you just let me sleep. You look peaceful when you sleep. Are you in love with me? Shut up! Maybe. Oh, that's good. Snoring and teeth grinding woke me up. No way! Well, alright, I made that up. Sasazuka! His lies were bad for my health. As I angrily stared at him, Sasazuka just remained calm. Because he's inside, he's like, I have to tease you because I don't want you to know how much I fucking love you right now. Like, my arm pillow service isn't cheap, by the way. What? That's not how it happened. You didn't even get consent. But I guess I already got my payment, so I can forgive you. What? What? I had a very bad feeling about this, so it was almost a whisper when it escaped my lips. Sasuzuka flashed a suggestive smile. What a naughty little prick. I love him. Would you like a reenactment? What? If you'd like to try it again, we can. No way! I was certain he was just teasing me. That must have been it. Yeah, because he doesn't want to admit that that's... He's like, yeah, blah, 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 I secretly want this. Oh, I love him. Maybe nothing happened. Of course Sasuzuka wasn't helping by not denying anything. It's a lie. You're kidding, right? Ah, shut up. If you're awake, then hurry up and get out. You got 5 minutes. Wow. Well, I guess I'm glad nothing happened, because seriously, wham bam, get the fuck out of my apartment, ma'am? Jeez. God, Sasuzuka. Bitch. I opted not to pursue the matter any further, and decided that I needed to place priority on the deadline. It's not even enough time to wash my face. I didn't even have the courage to check what my face looked like after I fell asleep without taking off my makeup. I kept my mind empty, and then I had put on my boots and was making my way out the door. Sasuzuka looked up from his watch. See you, stupid cat. Make sure you work hard today. He's like, get the fuck out, you have 5 minutes. And he's like literally staring at his watch. Bye, cat. Like, bye, dumbass. This didn't feel like real life. I shivered from the cold morning again and sighed. I think I have time to get home, actually. I had time to take a shower, make breakfast for Kazuki, and then I would just barely make it to work on time. Even still... I still couldn't believe I just let myself lay there and ended up falling asleep. The thought of it humiliated me. Stop thinking about it! If I slowed down at all, the thoughts resurfaced, so I basically started moving at a trot. Anyways, I should forget about it. It's not that I enjoyed it. And I love him. What? Once I finally got home, my face was so stiff that when Kazuki came out of his room, he was shocked that he asked if another incident had occurred. I told him nothing had happened and sighed once again. He'd be like, no, I just had a rough night. I love this. It's gonna be like, nothing happened! Did you sleep with her? Nothing. When I got to the agency, the TV was on. Oh, Takeru! Perfect timing. What is it? I have a suspect for the arson murder. It's Rika Sugawara. You remember her, right? I glanced at the television at their behest. I'd definitely seen that face in the past. A warrant has been issued for Rika Sugawara. She's a 25-year-old office worker. Furthermore, Sugawara is suspected of being associated with the death of a stalker from grievous bodily harm in July. The police are seeking to learn about her whereabouts and possible ties with Adonis. I should have done that in tour guide Spacey voice, because that's like how I read the rest of the newscast. But I, just figured it was a newscaster dude. But anyway, she's the woman that was the victim of the stalking back in June. Yeah, it's no surprise that a girl that pretty gets stalked so often. I gotta say, she's not my type, though. You're missing the point, idiot. I know, but they already have a suspect for the July case. Yeah, he's claimed self-defense and is awaiting trial. But now that Sugawara is a suspect, the entire case is in flux now. Sasuzuka, what's the news from the station? I don't know. Huh? What do you mean? Minagishi's pestering me. I didn't really want to talk about it, but I gave them a bare-bones explanation. I told them about Minagishi asking me to rejoin the force, and regain the force. Him raising the security level at the station. That was a pain for me to hack in. The exploit I used to get in last night was patched by the morning. I could break through it if I take time, but it'll just be a vicious cycle, so I'm just not dealing with it right now. What's this? Cyber seaweed has now just become a regular seaweed? Better than just being a regular idiot, Zygote. I am not an idiot. Enomoto, be quiet for a second. Fine. So what are you going to do? Ahem. I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to be Yanagi asking this. Like, anyway. So what are you going to do, Sasuzuka? I haven't decided yet. Wait, What are you going to do, Sasazuka? I haven't decided yet. Are you just going to have this whole conversation by yourself? Do you want us to leave? Like, what? You're fine being normal seaweed? That doesn't sound like you. Putting up with this rigmarole is pointless, but letting Minagishi get his way also sucks. Meaning you don't want to rejoin the force. It'd be stupid to return to work for a place I quit because I didn't like it there. Getting information will be a pain, but it's slightly less of a pain with that dumb cat there. I see. Anyway, Yanagi, I wanted to talk to you for a bit. What is it? Do you remember Akito Sera, suspect for the middle school explosion in June? The brother of the girl who committed suicide. Yeah, he's her older brother. He's a friend of Hoshino's younger brother. Huh, Hoshino's got a little brother? He plays in a band. The band's lead vocalist is Yasuhiro Ishiki. That Ishiki? I don't think this is all coincidence. I personally think Akito's the one we're after. What makes you think that? He kept droning on and on about his sister. Also, I have a hunch. Sasazuka's hunch, eh? Anyways, I'm having Hoshino talk to him. If it goes well, I think we'll get something good. I take it you want me to shadow Ishiki then. That's right. Can I count on you for that? Alright. I'm at a standstill now, too. There's even a chance it's linked to the case. It'll be more productive. Just as expected of Yanagi. If this man wasn't here, then I wouldn't have joined this agency. I'm still kind of lost. I'm really glad that you're here, Yanagi. I mean it. Hey, Takeru. You were thinking rude things about me now, right? They weren't rude. They were natural thoughts. When someone's an idiot, treat him like an idiot. My human rights! They're being violated! I'll leave this to your discretion, Yanagi. Here's Ishiki's contact information. Concert club that he frequents is here. Alright, got it. You all ignore me without even trying now. As I disregarded the idiot's yells. I just love the inner monologue coming. I quickly finished sharing information on the most recent incidents with Yanagi. It was mostly regarding the description of the building the other day, and the way the coin at the scene matched. Excuse me! Hey, you guys, aren't you forgetting I exist? I exist! Why are you forgetting me? My cell phone had a message notification. It's from Spacey Hoshino. Are you free to... I was able to invite Akito to dinner. We're eating at my house. Way to go, dumb cat. What's up? Contact with Akito is established. I'll start slow with him. I'll join up for the dinner. Text me the time later. I should have read that like, oh my god, I got Akito to my paycheck. Because I just feel like he would like read our voice really obnoxiously in his head. Once I texted my reply and put my phone away, Yanagi got serious. Don't get in too deep. Hoshino's color was still an issue. Proceed with caution. I know. Mineo. Huh! What is it? Is it finally my turn? Go buy some donuts. I'm hungry. I handed him some money and patted his head and set up my PC desk. Ha! Yanagi! Sorry, Enomoto. A salmon onigiri for me, please. Did I say salmon? Yeah, okay, I did. Okay. Damn it! Coming right up. I tried to ignore the comedy act behind me and booted up my PC. She's infinitely more useful than that idiot Mineo, huh? Granted, it was pretty low bar to clear, but for me to compliment her was still high praise. Sasazuka. Hmm? Look at him, he's like... I love it! Because he's over there like, thinking about dumb cat. Yeah, she's not as dumb as Mineo, huh? Yeah, yeah, whatever. And he's over there grinning like an idiot. He's like, you look like you're enjoying yourself. As Yanagi tried to conceal his laughter, I hesitated how I wanted to respond. It's not bad. I didn't feel the need to disagree for now. He's like, you love her. Oh my god. You love her. You want to marry her and give her kisses. Like, shut up. I love it. I finished up my work as fast as I could and headed toward the meeting point. I love how, if you just look at it, like he just stands normal, like without the cape. But when he's got his coat on, it's like it's billowing. It's like a fucking cape billowing behind him and all majestically. It's just great. Sorry for keeping you waiting. Instead of apologizing for making me wait, how about you apologize for making me buy green onions? What? You told me to tell you if I needed groceries to pick up. I didn't expect you to ask me to buy you something so family-like. It's for Hot Pot. It obviously needs to have green onions. And you're like, what is so family about green onions? They're amazing. I'm not complaining about the Hot Pot. Damn it. Now I regret complimenting you after all. What? Nothing. Anyway. Sasuzuka sighed as he handed me the bag from the supermarket. Is Akito already at your house? Yes, Kazuki contacted me. But, what is it? I didn't tell him that you were coming with me. I didn't because I didn't know how to explain what my relationship with Sasuzuka was. Kazuki's kind of shy around people he hasn't met before, so I couldn't tell him. I'm sure it'll work out. Anyway, let's get a taxi. Yeah. She's like, we could walk. It's like a block. Ah! Sasuzuki, like, how do you eat, like, 3 dozen donuts and not walk anywhere? And still be goddamn skinny and adorable, you asshole. This is just to set up the connection. Just act normally. Act normal, huh? Right, cook normal. Be a good host. That's all you have to do. Besides, you seem like you'd freak out if you tried to do anything more than that. I can't deny that. If this was just a work matter, it might be a different story. But with my brother and his friend, it would be a difficult task. Alright, I'll just stick to your plan. What are you gonna do? I'm gonna grill him and I'm gonna beat the fucking ever-living daylights out of him till he talks. What? Nothing. I'm also just gonna go with the flow. At some point, I'll try to talk to Akito alone. I'll lead once I find the right opening. So when you notice my lead, follow up. Doesn't need to be anything much. I'll try. What are you going to talk about with Akito? Nothing. That's the plan. Well, saying that, he poked at his own neck with his index finger. Once I realized what he meant, I went silent and nodded. It was a topic he didn't want to be heard by the person on the other end of the collar. Ugh, reeks of green onion. Just hold out a little longer. I'm home! At the front door, Kazuki's shoes and what appeared to be Akito's shoes were lined up. I took off my boots and pushed them aside and gave Sasuzuka some slippers to wear. It's so cute. Like, everybody has slippers at their house. Like, I wouldn't, like, you can't wear my slippers. Get out of here. It's a small place, but welcome to my house. Welcome to my house. He's been here before! Spacey, you're late. Oh, Kazuki, sorry. I'll make dinner soon. Who's that? This is Takeru Sasuzuka, her boyfriend. Nice to meet you. Yes! You're stuck in it now, Sasuzuka. Her boyfriend. Huh? What? But boyfriend? Wait, what are you surprised too? Or like, why are you surprised too? Huh? Because... I know, I just love that. He's like, what? Huh? Wait, why are you surprised? I just... shocks me every time because I love him so much. I love it. She was saying she wanted to keep it quiet because she's embarrassed, but I thought it'd be much simpler if we got it all out. Here, Kazuki. Nice to meet you, little brother. Little brother. While Sasuzuka was perfectly calm, the 2 Hoshino siblings were flabbergasted. Then... Kazuki, is Ichika home? Oh. Akito remembered seeing Sasuzuka from the concert in Frozen Place. Who are you? I'm pretty impressed that Sasuzuka is able to keep this act up. This is Akito Sera. He's my brother's friend, and... I see. I'm Takeru Sasuzuka. Nice to meet you. I'm her boyfriend. Is that so? Hey, Spacey! What's this all about? Why is this guy... Kazuki... This isn't really a front door conversation. Let's talk once we get inside. Oh, yes, sorry. Spacey! Let's just go inside for now, okay, Kazuki? As if to push past Kazuki's discontent, we pressed on into the living room. Well, I think it's so funny. It's not like I'm 18 coming home And he's the older brother. He's like, what? He's like 18. He's like, how dare you bring a guy home? This is my fucking house. And I will bring who the fuck over I want. And if I want to have a new boyfriend every goddamn I know that's not the culture, but like if I wanted to, bitch, I will do it. Like, oh my god, it's so funny. He's so mad. Akito's like, this is awkward. I knew about this, but I didn't know about but this is awkward. And he's pretending he doesn't know me. And I can't tell him that he was at the concert. We're all lying. And Kazuki's like, this is fucking weird. I love the awkwardness. Everyone, take a seat. I'll go prepare the hot pot. Oh, I'll help out too. Huh? We're supposed to be thanking you, so I can't allow you to help. That's right. There's no reason for Akito to help. Hey, I'm hungry. You got 30 minutes. That's supposed to be me. I'm saying, yes, I'm hungry. You got 30 minutes. He's like, don't boss my sister around. Listen, I'll boss the dumb cat around if I want. Could you not talk to me like that in front of my brother? I'd be like, Takara, I need a moment with you. Darling, if you're going to be my boyfriend, don't treat me like a dick. At least try to be nice. With that, I rushed into the kitchen. I'm hungry. You got 30 minutes. This is some kind of abusive relationship already. Whatever you say, honey. Sorry, Akito. Tonight I'd make chicken meatball hot pot. I'd finish it with salt and pepper and some ramen noodles. I'd made a few hors d'oeuvres that people could nibble while they waited. Hey, who said you could sit there? That's where I usually sit. What? Shouldn't the guest have priority? I'm not getting up. I fucking love Takaro. He's such a fucking dick. He's a guest in the house and he's being such a prick. I love it. You got 30 minutes. I'll sit where the fuck I want. He's such an asshole. I love him. Shut up. Move. Kazuki, if you sit here, then we're hanging out. Isn't it okay if Sasazuka sits there? I'll leave this to you, Akito. I got the vegetables for the hot pot, then I chopped the green onions that Sasazuka bought for me. I rinsed it all for a bit in the strainer, and then it came time to make the hot pot soup base. She's like in the kitchen, like, I'm happy to be in the kitchen. Hey. Huh? Don't you have anything to say? What exactly do you want me to say? I love this. Our brother and our boyfriend are both assholes. I know he's not really our boyfriend. I'm just going with it because I want him to be, and he will be soon. So he's stuck here now. You called me. You said you were my boyfriend. You're stuck here now forever. You might as well have just told my brother that we eloped. You're stuck in it now, buddy. But it's like they're both fucking assholes. Well, you're Spacey's man, right? Awful crappy way to open your first meeting with me. Nice to meet you, little brother. If you want, feel free to call me Big Brother. Like hell I'd ever call you that. Calm down, Kazuki. You'd get Ichigo mad if you got into an argument. Thank you, Akito. She's in the kitchen like, thank you. She's like coming out like, we were supposed to be thanking you for having Kazuki over all the time, and you did all the work here and kept everyone sane. Akito, you were a good person, even if you are going to blow somebody up later, and even if you wanted people to die. You know what? You're still a good person at heart. You were too good for this world, Akito. Like, it's so hard because you're like, he's too good for this world, but he's going to murder people. I can't. Like, as I pounded the chicken breast meat, I checked on my time limit while I inspected the now boiling soup. At this rate, I'm going to run out of time before I finish this. Tried to ignore the other room completely and focused entirely on cooking. Dinner's done. Kazuki, put the stove out on the table for me. Huh? Do it yourself. I'll do it. Where's the stove? Akito, you stay seated. Damn it, I'll do it this one time. Thanks. The boiling hot pot was ready to be eaten. All that was left was to set the plates and hors d'oeuvres, and dinner was ready. Let me get the pot for you. Huh? Are you okay with doing that? I'm hungry. You look like you might trip. I'm not that clumsy. Move aside. Kazuki! I'll get it. You're in my way. As Kazuki grabbed the pot holder, Sasazuka and I quickly stepped aside. At the moment he passed by with the pot, I thought he was glaring at Sasazuka for some reason, but he's obviously going through a rebellious phase. Sorry. If you don't mind, could you take this plate over there? Huh? Just do it yourself. Just like he's going through a rebellious phase. So are you! How old are you again? My brother acts less... You're both equally immature and asshole-ish. Sasazuka and Kazuki had pretty similar personalities. I kept my observation to myself. I'd say it. Kazuki looks pissed. Sasazuka doesn't look too happy. And she's like, hee, and like... We and Akito, the two of us, we're the only happy ones. We're like, yay! He's like, ugh. And he's like, fucking kill everyone. Because there were only two of us living here, we didn't have that wide of a table. With 4 people, the table was overcrowded, and that just added to the obvious tension that was in the room. All right, let's eat. Let's eat. Let's eat! Let's eat. Sorry, Akito. I couldn't make anything fancy since I just got off work and I didn't have much time. I don't mind this at all. I haven't had hot pot in a while, so it's great. Besides, your cooking is good. Sometimes I get some of the side dishes from the bento you make for Kazuki. Really? Sometimes. Don't take Akito's flattery too seriously. I'm not trying to flatter. Besides, it's something you like. You won't even let me have... If it's something you like, you won't even let me have any. Nobody asked you about that. I figured I could be happy about that. I chose to view it that way. Sasazuka, can you eat it? I'm eating. Just waiting for it to cool down. Did you get cat's tongue? Oh, because it's too hot or whatever? Maybe you burn your tongue? I don't know. Little. What a loser. Kazuki! Let it go. It's pointless to respond to every little thing a brat says. Who's a brat? I love this. Hey, cool it now. Anyways, Ichika, have you ever listened to Kazuki play guitar before? Huh? Hey, Akito. Sorry, but it seemed like the right time. Kazuki's really amazing on the guitar. Even a professional's impressed by him. Really? I already knew all of this, including which professional he had made reference to, but I had to act like I didn't know. Sasazuka was looking disgusted, but Kazuki didn't appear to be paying any attention. I'm not sure if it was because he was embarrassed, but he just turned away and muttered, "Ugh, the guitar playing's just average. If I'm amazing, Akito's composition is godlike." Oh my god, do they write music together? I love it. I ship it so hard. What? Akito, you're a music composer? I just fool around with it a bit. Not just a bit. Even Ishiki liked your songs. Oh my god! They're an even perfect, they're an even more perfect couple. I love it so much. I'm gonna cry. I love these two more than I love us. Okay? I do. And every route, Kazuki and Akito, just always together. Akito can never die or be arrested or anything. He has to fucking stay free because I love him. He's amazing. And I will be so sad for the world if, like, he's such a good soul. Even if he's hurting and is gonna blow up people. I believe in him. Okay? I believe in you, Akito. Don't do it. Ishiki. Never mind. It seemed like Kazuki didn't want to make Ishiki a topic of conversation among us. I wonder if it's because he doesn't want me to know that he's in a band. I just pretended not to notice and steered the conversation back. I'd like to hear Kazuki's guitar, but I also want to hear Akito's songs sometimes too. Leaving me out of this for now, if it's Kazuki's guitar work you want to hear, there's a perfect example. Huh? Hey, Akito. Actually, Kazuki was performing in a concert the other day. I bought the recording from the sound guy. Please listen to it if you want. He was great. As he said that, Akito handed me a white recordable CD. He had a mischievous look, probably because of our shared secret from that night. Thanks so much, Akito. I'll listen to it sometime. You won't understand it even if you listen to it. That's not true. You don't usually listen to music. It's true that I don't know too much about music, but I'll listen to anything you're playing. I want to support you. Hey, let me listen to that later too. Oh, okay. Why are you going to listen to it? Just out of curiosity. Huh? Sasazuka was living in America for a while, so he's interested in some music like rock and some other things. Is that so? Well, kinda. Don't act all cool just because you speak some English. But I can act cool because I speak some Japanese. Like, don't act cool because you speak some English. Like, I lived there for a long time. I'm pretty sure he's fluent. That's all I'm saying. Look, if you can figure out the theirs, and the you, the your, and the where, and all that shit, more power to you, because most Americans can't figure that shit out, so just saying. I'm not acting like it's anything special. If you're upset at your poor English, study more. I'm not upset. Whatever. Oh, hey, meatball and shirataki. Oh, and my green onions. Yes, I'll get it. I grabbed the plate he held out and got what he wanted from the hot pot without thinking. You're serving him. You think you're the man of the house? Huh? Well, so why are you doing just as he says? Let him get his own damn food. Did you want something too, Kazuki? It's not the point here. Do you have a sister complex or something? No. Well, then shut up. What's wrong with treating my girl like that? What's wrong with treating my girl like that? Like your fucking maidservant? It kind of is like... I mean, he's a guest, so, oh, okay, I can get your food for you. Like, it's polite, but at the same time, he's actually doing, like, serve me, bitch. He's kind of being a dick about it, but I still have him. Sasazuka! I preferred if he stopped trying to throw gasoline onto the fire. Furthermore, it was bad for my heart for him to say things like, my girl. Spacey, stop blushing, damn it. What? It is just because the hot pot is hot. Stop blushing. Oh, you too, Sasazuka. This man was completely enjoying himself. Yeah, you know what the thing is? He's enjoying himself like, ha ha ha, she's all blushing and being awkward and I'm like causing a ruckus. But he secretly loves it because he held us that night and he was like, I like this. I'm going to pretend I'm her boyfriend. It'll be nice. He's testing himself. He's like, yeah, I'm her boyfriend. I like the sound of that. Yeah, I could do this. I see what you did here, Sasazuka. As I stared menacingly at him, Akito decided he'd had enough and intervened. Kazuki, if you're that curious about them, then just ask them already. Huh? Ask what? About him and Ichika. You know, like how they met. I don't care about that. Well, it's just an office romance. What? Gah, someone like you is a police officer. Well, former police officer. Akito seems a bit shaken up. When he heard that Sasazuka was a former cop, it felt like his face tensed up a bit to me. He's like, huh? Really? Oh, really? That sounds great! They ate most of the food pretty quickly. As expected from the two growing boys, Sasazuka is a skinny big eater too. Honestly, just watching the three of them eat was enough to make me full. Hey. Yes? I'm going out for a bit. I want something sweet. Should I go get dessert? It's fine. You need to clean up, right? Oh. You come with me. What's your name again? Akito? Me, sir? As I stacked the plates in my hands, I felt the tension all throughout my body. Sasazuka was making his move. Hey, why do you have to take Akito? Just go by yourself. I don't know where the stores around here are. Besides, the two of us are guests. I don't have time to bring any gifts, so I'm getting one now. You should be grateful. No, Akito, you don't need to listen to anything that jerk says, okay? Well, do you want to come with me then? What? I'm not going. Sasazuka's eyes looked towards me. I could tell he wanted my help, but how should I help in this situation? Scold Kazuki. Scold Kazuki. Yeah, no. Prevent Kazuki from leaving. Hey, Kazuki, just leave the shopping to Sasazuka and Akito. How about helping me clean up? Huh? Why would I do that? Don't say that. I can't have the guests do it, right? Ichika, if it's alright, I'm more than willing to help clean. It's fine, I'll do it. Thanks, Kazuki. You're the best brother ever. It's settled then. Let's go, Akito. Yeah. Sasazuka, I mean, first of all, it's not like Sasazuka comes in and he's all nice and sweet and like, oh, hey, well, I'm your buddy, let's go. He comes in and he's like, look, just fucking come with me, kid. The kid's like, I'm scared. Poor Akito is like a little Bambi and you're just like, who's gonna blow up people? But like, still, he's like Bambi blows up a lot. Like, But, like, you're still scary, Sasazuka. Like, Sasazuka left with Akito in tow and seemed to be pleased with how that went. I look like I pulled it off. Freaking pissing me off. I actually want to see something. No, that's not what I wanted. Oh, we have to read those things. Oh. I was hit the wrong button. But freaking pissing me off. We saw that. I just want to see. Oh, good. We're above our trust points that we need. Well, we're using a guide, so I don't know why I checked. We should be max, so we're as max as we can be. I pretended not to hear Kazuki's mutter and quickly began to clean up the table. After the two of them left, the house filled with an awkward silence. If you could just take the plates to the kitchen, I can take care of the rest. It's fine, I'll help. Really? Thank you, then. Kazuki was acting kind of strange today. He overreacted to Sasazuka, and now he was helping out like this. Maybe if now we could talk a bit. Hey, Kazuki. What? That CD that Sarah gave me earlier. I'll make sure that I listen to it. Whatever. Force yourself to listen to music you're not interested in. Don't say that. I told you before, if you're playing it, then I want to hear it. Oh, yeah? When I played my guitar in my room before, all you said that it was loud, or I was going to disturb the neighbors. That can't be helped. Honestly, I was worried that it might be loud enough to disturb the neighbors. But I've never been against you playing the guitar. Sounds like you're lying. What if it's the truth? As I stacked the plates on top of the table, I thought maybe I could say what I wanted. It was something that I'd been thinking ever since I saw Kazuki performing on stage. As I watched Kazuki play the guitar so joyfully, so happily, so energetically, I felt like I had seen a vision of the future. Kazuki, do you want to have a music career? Huh? Kazuki looked at me as if he was surprised. What's the reason you insist on going to school in Tokyo? Was that the reason you insisted on going to school in Tokyo? So you could make music? Kazuki's eyes wandered as he hesitated to give me an answer, but soon he stared back at me with eyes that had a clear fire. What if that's the truth? You're going to tell Dad and everyone? I wouldn't do that. Besides, you were just assuming that I was going to take over our parents' hotel, right? I won't deny that. I'm pretty sure the family thought the same thing. But that was only because all of us thought that's what you intended to do. Never once said anything like that. You'll just never listen to what I had to say. Yeah, you're right. That's why I want to listen to you now. Huh? I never really had a conversation with you about this. But if you're seriously thinking about your future, then I want to support you. Spacey. Of course, it's not like my feelings are going to be the determining factor for everything, but if music is your dream and you're working hard at it, I want to cheer you on. Maybe you're wondering why I feel this now. It's because I'm your big sister. What's this all of a sudden? Creeping me out. Maybe it's thanks to Akito. Akito? Yeah, I think he's been the one cheering you on up until this point. I think Akito was really worried about you, and he wanted me to understand your dreams. That's why he gave me that CD. It'd be strange if your actual big sister didn't cheer you on, right? And for some reason, Kazuki looked down with a somewhat of a dour expression. Akito's a really amazing guy. Oh god, are you in love with him? Please tell me you're in love with him. Like, actually, it's not just music. I think, are you in love with Akito? Maybe. Oh, thank God! What? No, I ship you two. If that doesn't come out in this game, I'm gonna be a little bit sad, but I'm just gonna pretend that it happens. He's actually way more talented than I am. His compositions are professional quality, and I'm sure he wants to do music as well. For some reason, he won't get on stage no matter what. People tell him that he's great, but I wonder if he means Yasuhiro Ishiki. He never takes the spotlight. He just pulls for me. I haven't been helping him. Honestly, I want to do this together. I want to make this happen with Akito, another person who recognizes me. Oh my god, you're so in love with him. I see. I felt very conflicted inside. Really? I heard what he said, and I thought he fit the profile of a suspect to a T. Sasazuka seemed to firmly believe that Akito was connected in some way to the string of X-Day incidents. I didn't want to believe it, but in light of what Sasazuka told me about his sister, I couldn't just deny the possibility. Maybe if you love Akito and you're like family to him and you cheer him on and whatever, maybe he'll change his mind like he did, remember? I wonder what kinds of things Akito and Sasazuka were discussing right now. Someday, Your dream will come true. That was all I could say. Kazuki went silent for a while, but I saw him nod in agreement. I pretended not to see it and carried the stack of plates into the kitchen. As I washed the plates, Kazuki quickly dried them and put them away in the cupboard. When Kazuki first arrived in Tokyo, the sort of thing was normal for us. The reason things between us started falling apart was that my career as a police officer made me busy, and I didn't have time to talk to Kazuki. As I was thinking about those things, Kazuki quietly muttered beside me, "Even if my music dreams were going to come true somehow, it doesn't matter if Shinjuku is like this. It's pointless to think about the future at all." Kazuki... Oh my god. Okay, wait a minute. Akito cannot be Zero. He can't be like the fucking ringleader behind this whole thing. Like, he's a suspect, whatever. But I'm just saying. But you know what I mean? Like, all of a sudden he's like, "Can't have a music career if Shinjuku's like this." And then you're like, beep, beep, back the bus up. Back it up. Back up the crazy train. Okay, hold on. Right? I think they want to make you slightly suspicious. Like, you're already like, well, Akito's kind of might be the bummer. Maybe he's a little bit in this deeper, because why else would he put a collar on us? Like, okay, we got a collar put on us because he's like, yeah, kind of want to see blah, blah, blah. Like, you know, he's got like this weird brother-sister complex thing going on, right? And like, Kazuki's all angry, but he loves Kazuki. And then he's like, your sister's making your life hell. But like, so like in Enomoto's route, right? We were like, yeah, I want to cheer on Kazuki, and he was like, I want to help him too. And then all of a sudden that bombing didn't happen, and you were like, Akito did it. Didn't do it, right? So I have a feeling that'll be the same thing in this time. Like, the bomb thing won't happen. But it's just really weird that Kazuki makes this comment like, can't have a music career the way Shinjuku is now. But, right, in Enomoto's route, we were like, yeah, you know, I just want him to pursue his dream. That'd be awesome. And Akito's like, yeah, I'm going to help him too. And then all of a sudden, like, oh, X Day just disappears and doesn't happen. Like, Akito's love for Kazuki is what stops X Day from happening. We're like, oh, he'll never have his music career if we don't stop X Day. And then Akito's like, what X Day? Look at that. X Day just magically disappeared. Go fig. Anyway, back to our normal lives. And you're like, wait a minute. And X Day was never solved. We can't go down Yanagi's route ever, because if Akito is like more involved than he is, I'm not going to be able to handle it. Like, no, let him go. He's just an innocent kid and we love him. Like, it would be perfect. It would be mother fucking perfect, because you love Akito so motherfucking much. I mean, maybe it's just me, but I love him. Like, every time he's there, you're like, you're so sweet. You're so nice. Oh my god. Wait, what? No! Like, that whole twist in Enomoto's route where you're like, wait, I'm supposed to be... Was it? Like, am I supposed to believe it was him? Or is it just me, like, putting two pieces together that I shouldn't be doing? And then you're in this one. You're like, wait, he's a suspect? No! I mean, at first you don't see him, right? But then when you see him again, you're like, no, I don't even care. Honey, you do you. If you need to go kill some people, that's fine. I'll protect you because I love you. You're so great. Like, he's like my favorite character in this whole game. I know we're not like, not out of the romance characters, obviously. Like, that's a different, like, the romancy boyfriendos. But, like, out of just all the characters in general, like, he's my favorite. You're like, I love you so much. You're so adorable. Like, you are, like, the sweetest, gentlest soul, and you're gonna, like, blow people up. Like, I can't even. Like, I can't even. And you're like, I forgive you for it, though. Like, there's something wrong with me. There's something seriously fucking wrong with me. These games have broken me. Anyway. Everyone at school is saying the same thing. If we can't get out of Shinjuku, then it doesn't matter how hard we study. Hey, if their X Day actually happens, it's gonna happen to us. Well, there wasn't anything I could say. We're all gonna die. I had no idea what the answer would be. Well, I guess there's no point asking an underling like you, Spacey. He was intentionally teasing me, and his words twisted the knife. Sorry. You don't need to apologize for that. Besides that, who the hell was that pompous jerk? Can't you find someone better to date? Suzuka isn't... I'm never gonna call someone like him my big brother, you hear me? Yes, you will, because he's gonna turn into a marshmallow and you're gonna fall in love with him just like we did. You don't need to call him that. After a while, Kazuki calmed down and returned to his usual self, but I still felt the pain of a figurative thorn in my side I was unable to remove. The future of so many people is depending on us solving this case. It was already December. The countdown was about to reach 0. No, not really. We still got time. I should really have a much greater sense of urgency right now. Not just because of the collar, but for the sake of Kazuki's dream, too. Oh, Takeru. It was pretty cold outside. Much different than the warm room that we were leaving. I glanced back at Akito and he looked like he was brooding over something. I assumed from the way his expression stiffened up when he heard I was a police officer. I thought I could venture a guess. Sasazuka? When he called out to me, I was pretty much anticipating it. I purposely turned around slowly and glared at him. Guessing you knew about me from the beginning, didn't you? He looked at me with an air of resignation. When the June incident occurred, I was still working at Investigations HQ. That's why I obviously know that you have an alibi. But you still suspect me, right? I didn't deny it. I didn't think there was a need to. Akito, Sarah's not an idiot. But now everything from this point onward, I was pretty much just guessing. It might not be good to be too direct. I heeded Yanagi's earlier directive and then went ahead and asked. The thing I'm curious about is your relationship with the little brother. Kazuki? Do you befriend him because you knew he had a relative who was a police officer? No! Kazuki and I are musician friends. Plus, I met him way before the incident. Incident? Which one are you talking about? Tch. As he swallowed a small breath, Akito's face clearly tensed up. Akito's not just tied to the June case, apparently. His role may not be limited to only that, but if these really were substitution murders, he might have revealed he was tied to other X-Day incidents. He might be involved with them all! Look, if I have to point out, like, somebody who's 0 or, like, you know, who's... Oh, God, what the fuck? Hold on. Jigsaw. He's Jigsaw, goddammit. This is pretty much like fucking Saw up in here, okay? Except for not as grisly, but it's like borderline. We're getting there. But Jigsaw right here. So 0, yeah. I'm banking on you. If it's anybody we have met so far, my bank is on Akito just because I'd be fucking genius. It'd be fucking great. And I would be like, I can't blame him. I love him still. And I would be, actually, I'd be too sad though. Like, it'd be genius, but I'd be sad. It would literally be like, I would literally have a conflict. Like, no, but now he's gonna get arrested because I'm pretty sure in Yanagi's route we probably solve everything and like take down all the criminals, and that would just hurt me. No, Akito, it would hurt me and it would hurt Kazuki. You can't do that. Like, still would be good. I don't know. I'm torn. Anyway, so how are you going to play this? It was a question with many implications. His interpretation determined his response. I held my tongue and waited patiently for Akito's response. Kazuki and I became friends at the start of this year. He doesn't know anything. I only found out about his sister after Shinjuku ended up in this situation. That was a pretty good answer. As I assumed, he's not an idiot. If you're worried about Ichika, then don't worry. When I first learned she was a police officer, I didn't really like her, but I understand what happened, and I understand that what happened in Kazuki are two separate things. Why should I believe that? There's nothing more that I can say, but from what I saw tonight, it looks like Ichika and Kazuki will be just fine now. You don't want them to feel the same way. So were you and your sister not getting along? Akito made a face that told me those words truly stung. It was pretty obvious that mentioning his sister was key to cracking this guy. Don't break poor Akito! Oh my god, Sasazuka, I love you, but don't hurt Akito, okay? He's my precious little snow bunny. Like, don't hurt him. It's not that we weren't getting along, it's just that I just didn't care enough to notice. Really. I deliberately didn't show any sympathy. Talking was easier, and I wouldn't get irritated. I'd learned that through experience. Perhaps my response seemed unexpected to Akito, because he laughed meekly. You're not going to dig any deeper, huh? I really can't tell whether you're a decent person or not, Sasuzuka. I know, neither can we. I'm not really trying to dig, just asking what I want to ask. But if you want to talk about it, I'll listen. Now that really... Akito? I squinted as I saw Akito suddenly freeze in place. What's going on? Something's wrong. Sweat ran down Akito's forehead. It's kind of dark outside, but it definitely looked like he was paler than he was before he saw someone. What's wrong, Akito? Just as I was about to touch his shoulder, Akito took a few steps away from me. Nothing. Akito? I'm fine. After a moment, Akito slowly took some deep breaths and looked right at me. Is he wearing a collar, or he saw someone? Now, when he looked at me, his eyes weren't timid like they were before. Sasuzuka, if you suspect me, then examine me all you like. But please, could you please not tell Kazuki about any of this? His life's at a crucial point right now. I don't want him to be burdened by thoughts of me. Are you really all right with that? Yeah. I think that's all I'll be able to get. I think that's all I'll be able to get. Akito had completely calmed down. I attempted to bring this topic to a close. Examination or not, I'm just a former cop. It's not what I do anymore. If you're not planning on doing anything that involves him, that's fine by me. All right. Oh, all right. Would you mind exchanging contact information with me? But Akito didn't want to just let the topic drop yet. Huh? You seem like a reliable guy. I think I'd like to rely on you sometime. What's this guy thinking? Like, what are you thinking? He knows I'm suspicious of him. So what's his reason for wanting to keep in contact? That's fine. As I took out my cell phone, I observed Akito carefully. Akito's digging in his pocket, and he looks just as relaxed and calm as he does when he's talking to Kazuki. Is infrared okay? Yes. Oh, there it is. Send me a blank text. I sent it. Oh, he said that to me. I sent it. Thank you very much. Sure. Though I basically ignore most texts. Got it. And then let's hurry to the convenience store. I'm sure Kazuki and Ichika are waiting. Yeah. He's like, dun, 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 suspicious, and then like, oh hey, let's keep in contact. Did you just put a bug in our phone, Akito? Oh my god. As I walked toward the direction he indicated, I gazed at the text from Akito Sarah. At this point in time, I have no idea what the purpose of this contact was for. Well, I guess it could be considered a success. As I watched my breath evaporate into the darkness, I quickened my pace. Interesting. Oh my god, it's so good! Anyway, I am going to wrap this part up here, and we will continue and see what happens with our lovely group. Oh, cream puffs. Anyway, we'll see what happens in our lovely group thing next. So I will see you guys next time. Remember to give the video a big thumbs up and subscribe to see more.